Welcome back, gamers, to another test server session. So this time there is lots of stuff we have to talk about. First of all, there are two new bots that have already been announced on the Pixonic Facebook page or on the web page of Pixonic. These are the two support bots, Mender and Weyland. Then, of course, we have to talk about the two new weapon prototypes, the Chimera, the Heavy Hydra, and the Avenger, the Heavy Punisher I introduced you to last time on the test server. And last but not least, there have been some changes to the targeting system. These are the topics we have to talk about today. So let's come to the first bot. This one is called Mender. You can see it here twice in my hangar. Why that? Because there are two different versions of this bot available at the moment. So let me give you the stats. These are the same for both versions. On level 8 this bot has 110,000 health points, can walk or run at a speed of 41 kilometers per hour, and has 1 medium and 2 light weapon slots. So the ability of both is called support. What does this ability do, or what is it for? For both versions you get a short-term speed boost of 33% and a temporary resistance against all type of damage, also by 33%. And now the thing that makes them different, the version 1 has one powerful can use one powerful pulse which repairs itself and all the allies in range of the ability. And the difference to the version 1 is that the version 2 can use 3 pulses. But those are not as powerful as the one pulse of the version 1. Yeah, this is the ability. So you can repair yourself and all the allies around with the ability of this bot, and that comes together with a speed boost and a resistance against damage. This is the Mender bot. And now the Weyland bot. As you can see, it's a 4-legged spider bot like the Raijin. And yeah, when you switch on the ability, it's also stationary like the Raijin and the Fujin. So this is very similar to the bots on the live server now. What stats has this bot on level 8? It has 156,000 health points, can walk with the speed of 35 kilometers per hour, and has 2 heavy weapon slots like the Raijin. Its ability is called Repair Mode, and it's a stationary mode like I mentioned before. And in this stationary mode you gradually repair yourself and all the allies in the range of the ability. So the Mender is more, can use its ability on the run, while the Weyland bot has to use it stationary, but while the Mender only can give you 1 to 3 pulses that heal you, you get healed gradually when you are in range of the Weyland. Yeah, these are the two new bots and their abilities. Then there have been some changes to the Chimera. On level 8 this weapon has now 2,570 damage points per missile. This is around about 600 more than last time, so the damage has been increased. Range and cooldown stayed the same, 600 meters and 12 seconds. I think they increased the power because you might have seen from my video 2 weeks ago that this weapon did not do that much damage and was therefore nearly useless. But if I don't know if it's the right way to increase the power of such a weapon, because no one needs those weapons in my opinion. At least I do not need it. on the live server, because we have all the Hydra and the Spiral. Both weapons can be fired from far away, hiding behind obstacles, out of sight of the enemy, and you don't need even focus on the enemy, because it's enough to lock on the enemy, to have it somewhere on the screen, on the left upper corner, and you can fire your rockets and you will hit this enemy, because those rockets these are homing missiles, but they fly around every obstacle and hit you. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you hide. Yeah, and I don't know if it's necessary to bring this kind of weapon in a heavy version. So yeah, and this is also why I didn't bring it in my line and setup this time, because I don't like this weapon. I don't think this weapon should ever come to the live server. So yeah, sorry for that, but yeah, I'm boycotting this weapon. And the last weapon we have to talk about is the Avenger. This came to the live server test server last time. On level 8, this weapon now has 960 damage points instead of, I think this was 1200. So this weapon was decreased in power per bullet. But the number of shots has been doubled since last time. Number of shots shot per second. So overall, this weapon got a buff by around about 75%. So it's much stronger than last time. Range and cooldown stayed the same, or reload time stayed the same, 500 meters and 10 seconds. I've put this weapon on a Fury in order to see the maximum power of this weapon. And last but not least, the distance indicator of the targeting system changes if you come in range. So, and I have to get it the other way around. I think when an enemy comes in range of his or its weapon, then the indicator changes, so you can see if you are in danger or not. At least I didn't mention this in my games I made earlier. So I didn't notice. Sorry. So this is just what I think it to be, because when the enemy comes in your range, that doesn't make any sense. You should know the range of your weapon. Yeah? So it doesn't make any sense that the indicator changes when the enemy comes in range, because there is a distance. You are shown the distance of the enemy, so you should know when to shoot or when not. You have to know the target or the range of your weapon, in my opinion. So it would be better to see, at least in my opinion, and that's only a guess, the enemy changing color, or whatever, the target system changing color when the enemy comes in range of her weapon. This would be much better to know, but this is just a guess. Okay, these were the topics of today's test server session, so let's go to the line and set up quickly, and then to the fight immediately. The two Menders I equipped with the version 1 with shotguns, the Gust Storm mixture here. The Mender 2, the version 2 with Aphid and Vortex. The Weyland with the most powerful weapon, in my opinion, on the live server now, the Dragoon. The Fury, as I told you, with the Avenger weapon. And last but not least, I put a Raven into my line and setup, because this bot can make lots of way in a short time. So you can get in range of the enemy with your two jumps. Those two jumps can make 500 meters nearly when used in the proper way. So you can get into range of your DB very quickly. This is why I chose this robot as for the last spot of my hangar. Yeah, and that's it. So let's go to the fight and see what the new bots can do and how the ability looks like. Here we go. We are playing a team deathmatch in the valley. So yeah, might be not the best option, but let's take the Mender first. Let's see if I can get in range. There's another Weyland with Dragoons. Oh, guys, move. Taking the spot on the little hill here. Yeah, so there is a whatever with so let's again use the ability. You see this range. This guy has the version 2, 3 pulses, and he healed me. And I 1 pulse of mine, and I healed myself and him. So that's pretty nice, because we could together do lots of damage to that. And again, press the button, you can see the range. Pulse, heals me, heals him. And now let's see if we can do some more damage. And here's this little Heichi we nearly brought down together. And now it's down. This little bot, not easy to get with a vortex, something like that. Okay. Oh, there are 2 Weylands. Not a good idea for me to go there. One with Avengers. My little friend came with me, but he also is in trouble. Now he's dead. Let's see if I can heal myself again. Oh, there's a Heichi. I'll get out of the way. Yeah, it worked, but now I'm down. Okay, this was the first of my. Let's take the Weyland now, because this might be good to bring down those bots hiding over there. There is no healing bot around, so those guys have to hide in order not to get destroyed immediately. Let's go to the stationary mode. You can see the sphere over my head showing that I'm going to heal myself, and it works. I can heal myself to a certain level. And this guy over there does not know that his Avenger weapon only has a range of 500 meters. So he tries to heal himself. That's okay. But he takes damage and damage and damage and can't do anything to me. Oh, this guy is coming closer. Oh, that's too many damage. Too much damage instantly. Go over here. Another Weyland. When he does things right, we can show you something very special. Both taking position, getting into our mode, and we're gonna heal ourselves even faster. Yeah, 4 against 1 doesn't work, but I don't know what my random mates are doing right now. Let's see if I can support with the Avenger gun. Yeah, now this looks very much better than last time. You can see now Melt his life points. Oh, I got hit by a shock train, I didn't see. Nice. Yeah, I'm down, but you could see what I wanted to show you. The weapon is much more powerful right now. It's pretty cool. So let's take my little peekaboo bot. This one is not for offense. This one is meant for being a little out of sight. Let's activate 1, 2, 3 pulses. I healed myself and I healed the HE next to me that is hiding instead of doing something. And yeah, completely knocked down. All the rockets got into the target. Let's see if I can do it again. Oh, I don't know why this indicator changes to the guy much farther away. I don't know. This is so ridiculous sometimes. I had this. Okay, they are hiding. So let's go over there. Again, activate the ability, 1, 2, 3, healed myself and the HE next to me. Oh, I have to get away from that guy, thanks. Nice. And again, use the ability, 1, 2, 3, heal my little buddy and myself. Okay. In order to win, we have to do something. Two, three, heal ourselves. And yeah, another hard knockdown. Oh, I'm getting shot from 2 sides. They're so close now. I think Manny left the game. Oh, why change to someone that is not even in my range or flying by? That's so ridiculous. This targeting system is so... Okay, I could have locked on someone of that guys on the floor, but why change to a moving target that flies by? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, yeah, but I was nearly the only one left on the battlefield, so all concentrate on me. I wouldn't have stayed any longer, I think. Okay, let's see how I could do with those spots. And then I'll give you my resume. Okay, I think I did really good. Oh yeah, one didn't even start the game. And yeah, I made it at least to the top of the list. With those little bots I had in my line and setup, others used shock trains again and again and again, like always. Okay, resume. The Mender bot is pretty cool. You can even brawl with it, as you have seen, especially when you put gusts and storm or DB on it. You can even rush with it because of its speed boost and the damage resistance. But it's also useful in order to heal or to repair your allies. That's pretty cool. You can, this was the second version, put aphids and vortex on it and yeah, stay between the first and the second line of fire in order to support the first line of fire, and yeah, switch between the first and second line in order to heal both lines. That's pretty cool. The Weyland bot is also pretty cool. You can stay in the second line of fire, healing the mid and long range bots, and yeah, when you equip this bot with a proper weapon, you can also do lots of damage. Also pretty nice. Yeah, the Chimera, I can't say anything to that weapon because, yeah, you know, I'm boycotting it. And the Avenger now is pretty cool. The damage increase was good for this weapon. You could see that the health points of my enemies melted away pretty fast. So yeah, now it's not as fast it's not as powerful as those dragoons or the shock train, but now it's at least comparable. Not in full range, but at least a bit. Yeah, and last but not least, I didn't mention again this change to the this distance indicator. I didn't mention. I don't know what this is. The targeting system is still, yeah, rubbish in my opinion. I've seen several times that my target switched to enemies out of range, far away, hiding behind obstacles. This is still, that doesn't make any sense, especially when my target cross is focused on one bot I'm shooting, and the focus jumps to another bot that is not even in the targeting system. The jumps to a bot that is not even near to the cross or to my focus. Doesn't make any sense to me. So I didn't notice. Perhaps you did. If so, please tell me in the comments. Yeah, and that's it. You have seen what I wanted to show you. You have seen the bots, the weapons, the change to the targeting system maybe. Feel free to leave comments. Give me a thumbs up perhaps, or even better, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, and that's it, my friends. This was this week's test server session. I hope you liked it. And if so, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.